Foreign Policy Chief Federica Mogherini has said that the interests of Italy are the same as the interests of the EU. Brussels is trying to regain its control as Italy descends into political chaos following a shock veto that triggered the collapse of the prospective government. Ms. Mogherini appeared to hit out at those fighting against the European Union in Italy, namely the populist anti-establishment coalition of the Five Star Movement and the League. She said that she was convinced that President Mattarella was serving the Italian people in the EU by forcing the end of the proposed coalition government. However, her remarks that the Italian president was serving the interests of the EU may infuriate an electorate that blames the Italian and European establishment for the chaos. Speaking at a meeting of EU foreign ministers, Ms. Mogherini told reporters, "I have full trust, as I believe all Italians have in the Italian institutions, starting with the Italian president. That is the guarantor of the Italian constitution. I am confident that the Italian institutions and the President of the Republic will prove to be as always serving the interests of the Italian citizens." That, by the way, coincides also with the strength of the European Union. In place of the proposed government, President Mattarella has installed Carlo Cottarelli, a former IMF official, as head of a caretaker administration. Getty Mogherini says President Sergio Mattarella is acting in the interests of the EU. The president will prove to be serving the interests of the Italian citizens. That, by the way, coincides also with the strength of the European Union. Federica Mogherini, unlike the election winners, Mr. Cottarelli is a firm believer in the euro and in the necessity of Italy cutting its huge debt. Officials around Europe joined the EU foreign policy chief by praising the president's rare intervention. Germany's deputy foreign minister says he hopes there will be a stable, pro-European government in Italy soon. President Mattarella's decision to block the appointment of a leading anti-Euro economist as finance minister gave the financial markets a brief relief rally. Getty: Mattarella asked Cottarelli, a former International Monetary Fund official, to form a government. However, Italy looks set for a summer of uncertainty with elections planned for the autumn. In brief remarks on Monday, Mr. Cottarelli sought to play down the political crisis and encourage cooperation with the EU. He told reporters, "The Italian economy is still growing and public finances are under control. Dialogue with the EU to defend our interests is essential and we can do better, but it has to be constructive."